The tectonic rumble of the deep earth faded, replaced by a suffocating, humid silence. The air here was thick, tasting of copper and sweet rot. The red glow of the magma river was gone, surrendered to a sickly, pulsing bioluminescence. Giant, twisted fungi loomed overhead, glowing with gangrenous greens and bruised purples, sprouting from the cavern walls like tumours. This was no natural cave. It was a garden grown from sin. Every step Andrew took kicked up clouds of glittering, poisonous spores that clung to his cloak and greying armour. The flora was hostile. Vines twisted around the path, like grasping fingers, threatening to choke the life out of anyone foolish enough to enter. Andrew crushed them under his heavy boots, his hand hovering near the hilt of the iron slab. The twisting path finally opened into a vast, cathedral-like chamber. In the centre, dominating the space, stood the gate. It was less a structure and more a colossal wound, in reality a swirling vortex of corrupted violet energy, framed by twisted metal and calcified bone. It throbbed with the same vile heartbeat that fed the garden around it. As Andrew stepped into the clearing, the swirling energy of the gate coalesced, birthing a monstrosity of calcified bone and living shadow that towered over the cavern. The Gatekeeper didn't roar. It simply looked down at the lone figure with ancient, hateful amusement. A voice deeper than the tectonic rumble shook the air. "You walked right past my legion," it boomed. "Did you think you went unseen, or were you just eager to deliver yourself to me?" The Iron Wolf Andrew didn't tremble before the nightmare. He just scaled the creature with a grim, practical eye and rested his hand on the hilt of his sword. "That size just makes you an easier target," he said, his voice flat in the oppressive silence. "Hard to miss with this slab of iron. Saves me the trouble of aiming." The reveal insult struck a nerve. The demon prince roared in pure, wounded pride and surged forward. Andrew unclasped his heavy travel cloak, letting it fall to reveal the scarred, heavy plate armour beneath. He drew the immense iron slab sword with a screech of metal and planted his feet in the toxic soil, ready to receive the avalanche. But even iron breaks under enough strain. The fight was brutal and short, and even though Andrew drew first blood, he lay gasping in the toxic dirt, his armour punctured, his body battered, his ribs broken, the massive sword lying uselessly out of reach. The shadow of the Gatekeeper loomed over him, savouring the victory. It leaned down, its voice dripping with cruelty. "Iron Wolf," it mocked, "they named you for strength? For your loyalty? You're nothing more than rusted metal in my way. Your pack will be dead by dawn. You will die soon enough. You saved no one, Andrew the Rusted Wolf, not even yourself."